Hello, beautiful people. You're once more welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your love. Thank you for your amazing support. So far, you guys have been so amazing, and I really appreciate that. I don't take your love for granted. Today, we're going to be discussing a very sensitive topic. Please, if you just stumbled on this channel, please don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any amazing content. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to don't forget to equally share and comment. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you so far. I am so grateful for everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you for staying glued to this channel no matter what. Thank you guys so much. Okay, like I said, we're going to be talking on a very sensitive topic, which is sex. Yeah, some people doesn't know, or they are plain ignorant of what sex is all about. You need to probably have sex wisely. Sex is more than what we just see it to be. According to what the Bible says, sex is spiritual, but nowadays youth or most of some people, they don't see it that way. They just see it as pleasure. Aside being pleasure, sex is spiritual. You need to have it wisely. What do I mean by have it wisely? You need to know, or involve yourself with the type of people. You need to know the type of people you need to do that with, because actually it is something very spiritual. If you're not a spiritual person, you might not know, or you might know, or you're plain ignorant of not knowing, and it might equally play on you so much. I know people who, or let me say, there are people actually who because of having sex with the wrong person, their life have been stopped. Probably the persons do not know. You might probably not know that this is what is happening to you. But if it's someone who is spiritual and someone who goes to church, probably we have seen or heard about pastors who prophesy to persons about their life going forward because of intimacy that they had with someone. Probably you're having sex with the wrong person. Like I know most of some guys in the quarters in school, they'll just sit around amongst themselves and they're going to plot that this particular girl I must have sex with, and it's like it's a game. I don't understand. They just see it as pleasure. They forget the spiritual side of sex. They see it as pleasure and they forget the spiritual side, which isn't good. So those guys, it happened in the quarters. I once heard of it. Yeah, I once heard of it, and it's like when they plan, I don't know how they really do to achieve, because when they plan it, they'll sit probably like five or six. Each person will see the crush and so on. Since the one of them or many of them they are going after, and the girls aren't accepted, they'll come amongst themselves. They'll write all the names of their crush that they have been asking out and they have been refusing. So when they write the names down, now they will send another person to go after the person, after the girl, and the person going after the girl must make sure that he or she he have sex with the girl. What sort of game is that? You're joking with your life. You're joking with your life. You just sit and just play some stupid games. What sort of game is that? When I heard about it in my quarter, I was like, what type of people are these? I don't know whether they are unspiritual. They don't know anything about sex. They just think sex is all about pleasure. They don't know the spiritual side of sex, which isn't good. You need to know the type of people. You need to know whom you do such with. According to the Bible, sex is only done when you're married. But nowadays, I really don't understand. Because if you ask me, I don't understand. Like I said, the world is going wild. The world is going where we don't know. We can't fathom it. According to the Bible, sex is done by two persons who are what? Married. You're not married, you're involved in sex. Not just one, numerous. With different people. You don't know what it entails. You don't know what is involved. You just see a beautiful girl in a short skirt, and your mind, you guys, you probably be saying that you cannot control. Who doesn't know how to control his or herself? Are you a fool that you just see a girl in short skirts and your penis will just rise and you'll be like you want to pursue that girl? You are the owner of that penis. For God's sake, you need to know how to control it. You are the owner. You're the owner of every part of your body. First of all, your mind needs to be focused. If you were looking at the girl in a lost manner, obviously, you probably wake up something from you. this mind, whatever is in this mind, it will probably want to come out. So when you look at a girl in a lost manner, because there are some men that they'll see a girl is dressed, but in their head or in their mind, they are looking at the girl naked. What is this world turning into? And when you see that girl, you probably want to have lessons are being taught every day, but guys don't want to learn. You go to the nightclub, you meet a girl for the first time, and you're taking the girl to your house without knowing anything about the girl. Nothing. You just take a girl and you go to your house, you go and have sex with that girl. Do you know the damages you might have caused in the spiritual realm in your life? Do you know? You don't just meet anyone to do sex. The Bible was not foolish to say sex is only meant for married persons. And even if you want to go against the Bible, why do it stupidly? Why do it stupidly? You see A, you want to do, you see B, you want to do. You can't control yourself. Are you stupid? You can't control yourself. Probably you're acting foolish, because to me it's foolishness. You are the owner of every part of your body. Why can't you control yourself? You're the owner of your mind. Whatever you set your mind to do, the body will actually want to play it out. So definitely if you see a girl passing, putting on the shirt, there's no problem. You can admire, but let your mind not cross the path of admiration to going to the other level. If not, something is going to rise and will probably make you want to. And if you're someone that doesn't know how to control his or herself, you probably want to involve yourself in such. This equally goes to female, to bird, most especially to male, because I have witnessed such. I have seen guys who sit and plot such, that they must have sex with this particular lady, because when they went after the lady refused. So they sit and send their friend to go after. And when their friend go after, their friend will probably have sex, do some video. The girls aren't aware that this is what is happening. The girls weren't aware until it just blew out of the moon like that, and everyone was aware of it. Now you as a girl, where is your place? You too, you don't have control of yourself. You just meet anybody, you just start having sex with. Sex is spiritual. That is what I want you guys to know. Aside sex being pleasure, follow the spiritual part of it. It's not all about pleasure. Why? Because the Bible said sex is spiritual and also it is pleasure. Why do you only follow the pleasure side and you forget about the spiritual? There are people who are suffering now because they had sex with the wrong persons. Hello guys, please, if you just stumbled on this, don't forget to click like, do everything, or be at the comment section for your beautiful comments. Thank you guys so much for your love. Thank you for everything. I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. I don't take any of your love or support for granted. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, this topic is actually it's a topic that I really want to talk more on it. I really want to talk more on it because the world is going crazy. The youth are going gaga. Everyone just want to live his or her life the way he or she wants. Nobody is stopping you from living your life the way you want. But in order for you to be secure of the type of life you're living, you need to live it right. There's no There's no problem in living a life right. You might not be that perfect, but at least live your life right in order for you to avoid future problems for yourself. You don't just see a girl and you want to have, your mind is so polluted. A mind that is supposed to be cultivating how to go on a business, how to succeed on a project. The mind is cultivating how to take a girl and have sex with. You guys need to do better. People are suffering today because of the people they had sex with. Their life is going wayward. They probably might not understand until they go for spiritual counseling. They meet their pastors their pastors, for the pastor to better explain things to them. Yeah. People are going through a lot because you just meet anybody who want to have sex. Sex is a thing, if you don't cultivate it in your mind, it wouldn't show up. You might probably feel like, but you can remove it from your mind. If you too feel like you want to have it and you're not married, or you don't have a boyfriend to say that you trust a lot to have something with, or someone that you have been with for a long time, and you say, no, this person, we are going to get married, and you think that you can do it with that person. If you see that the urge to have sex is so much, you're so much craving for it, you probably, you know your boy, you know your type, you know how to probably calm yourself. Look for a book. You can look for, there are many books. Look for a scriptural book, or a spiritual book by men of God. You can probably do something for yourself. At that particular period, you can say, oh, let me eat, or let me probably cook something just to distract your mind. Drink water. You probably do one or two to distract your mind from that, because that urge, if the urge isn't being controlled, you might end up doing something with someone that you don't really know the spiritual background of that person, and it might affect your life. It might affect your life. You need to have sex wisely. If you cannot follow the terms of the Bible, which says you must have sex only when you're married, then why not do it wisely? Why do you see any Jack or G and you want to have sex? Please, this goes to both male and female. You need to be careful of whatever you go or whatever you do in your life. And you need to know that whatever you do, when your children do it to you, you shouldn't be angry. And don't forget to know that the sins of the parents play on their children. You might go and have sex with someone who is not spiritual, or someone that carries something that you don't know people's background. I feel like I should expand more on this topic. You don't know people's background. People are coming from horrible backgrounds, worshipping of altars that are speaking against their life. Altars that were made before they were born. So you just probably go and have sex with that person, and automatically you inherit something that you don't know where it came from. Probably the person also might not even know that something like that, because these altars in the village, we don't really know. They just birth us, and we come and we start having spiritual altars and so on, evil altars and so on. So you need to be wise. People come from terrible backgrounds with evil altars that are speaking against them without their knowledge. So you being a spiritual person, you need to know that no, sex is not only pleasure. Sex is spiritual. Do it wisely. Do it correctly. If you can't follow the terms in the Bible, which for me, I don't see any problem with that. The Bible isn't stupid, or the Word of God isn't stupid. You say that marriage is meant for two persons. Why are you in a haste? If you are not married, why are you in a haste to have sex when you are not married? In this life, you need to be focused. You need to be determined. You need to set your mind to do whatever you want to do. If you say, no, I'm not going to have sex, no. And you probably have it, and you go and corrupt others. Children of nowadays, youth of this generation, please, let's be careful. Or elders as well, let's be careful. You might think that, no, you are too old to, no. You might get involved with someone that the spiritual altar is talking against the person. And the moment you have sex, because it is spiritual, you automatically inherit such. And you too, you start suffering it. You guys should be wise. Do things accordingly. You mustn't be perfect, but do things accordingly. Thank you guys so much for staying glued to this channel. Thank you for your love. It's your girl, Mother. I'll always be here for amazing content. I'll always be here to give you amazing content. If you have any topic in the society that you want us to talk about, please drop them in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. I'll be there to reply to every beautiful comment. Thank you guys so much for your love. Thank you for everything. Thank you for staying glued. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Don't forget to equally click on the notification bell as well. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. Ciao.